Everybody, welcome back to Mike Oski's Kitchen. My name is Michael Shefsky, and this is my kitchen. I hope you're tuning in to be the chef of your kitchen. Hey, look, 50 by 50 is over. It's over. It was achieved, and it was achieved in a big way. I've actually went over the 50 by 50 by about 10 pounds. So it was a great run. It's done, but guess what? It doesn't end there because we're going to continue to keep going on this, eating more healthy, lower carbs, staying away from the big sugars, staying away from the big carbohydrates, increasing our protein, that kind of stuff. So we're going to continue on. Still have my little vodka. And, here's a crazy thing. Look at this picture. Remember back in December 14th of 2020? That was me when I first announced the 50 by 50. And right next to it was July 11th, last week. So in 7 months, I lost that kind of weight. So it does work, but you got to stay with it and stay with me. But use these recipes to help and add to your diet and do whatever you want to do. But I'm here to continue to make those types of things for you. And today we're going to just continue on. Wait till you see what I have for you. We've accomplished a 50 by 50. Guess what we're going to accomplish next? The rest of our lives. I'll see you right back here. We got a good one today. Hey, we're back. Got my little drink with me. Here's what we're going to put together today. It's going to be a healthy, low carb, high protein breakfast or brunch burrito. So we're going to make this really, really good. You're going to love it. It's simple to do. In fact, this is one you can make in the morning and then serve it in the morning, or you can make it the night before, put it in the fridge, serve it the next day, throw it in the oven because we're going to be using the oven. There's a little cooking going on, but not that much. Look at the amount of ingredients we have. We have some chilies and some mushrooms. We have green pepper, of course the mushrooms, a little bit of whipping cream. We're not going to use a lot. We're going to use eggs, of course. Got to have an eggs in a breakfast burrito. Cheddar cheese, salt and pepper. Baby spinach, show you how much. Don't worry, you'll see how much we're going to use. And I like to use for my burrito these tortillas made by Santa Fe. You find them at Sam's Club. Guys, these are awesome. I've lived on these for the last 7 months. They've been fantastic. 8 grams of protein and only 5 net carb per. You gotta love that. It's got omega-3s. It's got all kinds of good stuff in it. But the great thing is it's got fiber too. So awesome. Only 100 calories per. These have been my lifesaver when I wanted a wrap and make a something fun. But these have been good. So we're going to continue to use them. We're going to show you how we're going to use them. Right now, what I'm going to do is go cut a whole bunch of stuff up here. Just my pepper and my mushrooms pretty much. And I'm going to mix some eggs up and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So I did all the hard work. Now listen, hey, I forgot to tell you something. You can't have a breakfast burrito without bacon. I forgot to tell you the clip right before this, but we got about a little less than a pound of bacon. I'm going to throw this into the oven, 400 degrees, for about 10 to 12 minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and set it for 12 and keep an eye on it. That's how I can do the bacon. No splash, no hurt, nothing. So just do it in the oven. It's a lot easier, believe me. All right, so here's what we're going to do. First step we're going to mix up our eggs. But what I do want to show you is that I've already cut up what's going to go into these breakfast burritos. So I got my chilies, I got my mushrooms, I got my cheese, about a couple cups of cheese. My green peppers already cut up, and about a cup of spinach. Now, let's just do the eggs. Got 8 eggs stuck in here, okay? What I'm going to do is going to add a half cup of mixing of heavy whipping cream. And all it's going to do is add a little fat, but it's also going to thicken the eggs up as you're cooking it within the pan, and I'm going to show you what to do next. We're just going to hit this with a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. I never put an amount or servings amount, a recipe amount of how much. Just go what you think is going to be good for your family. And all we're going to do is mix these guys up. Now, once we mix these up, we're going to go over to the stove, the hot spot, and we're going to kind of scramble them. Not all the way, and I'll show you what I mean when I get over there. I'm going to continue to mix these guys up. Oh, they're looking good already. And I'll see you over at the hot spot. Be right back. All right, guys, here's the biggest part of the cooking process of this one here. It's very, very simple. If you scrambled eggs in your day, you've got this. I went ahead and hit this with some olive oil. You can olive oil spray. You can put butter in here, a couple of tablespoons of butter if you want, but you want something that's nice and so the eggs don't stick. So I just whisked all these eggs up. I'm just going to go ahead and drop them right in here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and scramble them like I normally would scramble them, okay? So what we're gonna do, when we come right back, I'm gonna show you. We don't wanna go 100% scramble, we just wanna be just about done. And I'll show you kind of what that looks like because they're gonna cook in the oven, so they'll finish off cooking when they get in the oven. But I'm gonna let this heat up and scramble, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're back here. This is about what we wanna do. We don't want them fully cooked. They're still a little wet, and we're gonna take them off the heat here just in a second because, again, they're gonna finish cooking when they go into the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them off the heat. That's exactly where you want them right now. Don't dry them out. That's all you need. Nice little scramble, easy. I'll see you back over at the workstation. We're gonna build these puppies. Everybody, we're back. We got our eggs already cooked. We have all of our fixings ready to go into our breakfast brunch burrito, whatever we're gonna call it. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna use a 9x13, and I like to spray this stuff down so you just don't have a whole lot of stickiness going on. Again, olive oil spray is my favorite. Love it. Here's what we're gonna do. We have our tortilla, all right? See that? Nice tortilla. Remember the tortillas I said to use? Try to get a low carb tortilla if you're trying to watch the carbs. If you're not trying to watch the carbs, whatever you want. It's up to you. So I'm gonna take a little bit of egg. I'm gonna put it right down the center of this thing. Okay? And then I'm gonna take my green pepper, push it down in there, some mushroom, my chili peppers, how much? Just enough to get the taste in it. My bacon, oh the bacon. Took the bacon out and I just chopped it up, that's all I did. It's about all the bacon you want to put on there. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of my spinach. I want to clean these up. And then some cheese. Gotta have cheese. Gotta have cheese. Now, all you gotta do is fold it. I like to do it like that and close it this way. And what you want to do is when we fold it, I like to roll them too. It's a lot easier to do this, especially when you're doing these things. And you want to go ahead and seam side down. If something's going to fall out the side, don't worry about it. You can reuse it. Seam side down, and we're going to go right into our pan, our baking dish. Okay? That's all you have to do. You can go in any order you want with these. Start with your egg, add your green peppers, your green chilies, your mushrooms, your bacon, your cheese, and your spinach, and just roll it up, seam side down in the baking dish. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this baking dish, probably gonna make, I don't know, 1, 2, another 3 or 4, maybe 5 more, and then I'm gonna show you what to do. Once they're ready to go, I'm gonna show you what to do. There's one more step before we put it in the oven, but I'll show you what that is here when we come back. All right, we're back. Hey folks, I showed you how to do the first one. I did the same thing with the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth one. I got 6 burritos. I can't wait to eat them. Oh God, they look good. One thing before we're gonna do, I've already set my oven at 350, so that's what these things are gonna cook at. I saved back a little bit of cheese, and I'm just gonna go ahead and top these guys with the rest of the cheese, about a 1/4 cup or so. You just want the cheese on it. You're gonna want the cheese to melt with it, so you just wanna kind of keep it in there. And then I held back some bacon too, so let's just go ahead and sprinkle the top with bacon. At this point, we are going to put this puppy in for 10 to 15 minutes at 350. I'm setting my timer for 15 minutes, but I'm gonna watch it. Keep an eye on it about 10. Once this cheese starts to melt and things starts to cook, you don't want cheese burning. That's just a no-no. So let's go ahead and throw it in there for 15. We'll keep an eye on it. I'll let you know what my oven says. I'm thinking probably 12 would be all done. So with that, I'm gonna bring it back out and show you what it looks like, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we are. My favorite part of the recipe, the whole favorite part of the video. I have a drink of my vodka and the taste testing. Now, I paired this a little bit with, now this is yogurt. You can use sour cream. This is some fresh salsa. You can use, regular salsa, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. This is your dish. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut me a little piece off here. The burrito itself, the tortilla is nice and crispy from being in the oven. So I take a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I'm gonna stab this thing and Let's rock and roll. Oh, that is good. Oh, God. Guys. This is a keeper. This is really, really, really good. Again, you can make this the night before. Throw it in the oven. Just cover it overnight. Throw it in the oven, 350 for 15, 20 minutes. Get everything nice and warm and bubbly again. But this one is really simple to make. It's really easy to do. And it's so daggone tasty. This is wonderful. This is low carb, high protein. There's eggs, there's bacon, there's veggies in here. And even the wrap itself, only 5 net grams of carbs. But it's got 10 grams of protein and a ton of fiber. Make this simple, simple, simple. I'm going to finish up eating this, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of 50 by 50. We're moving on for the rest of our lives. Guess what I got for my birthday last week? I got a smoker. So there'll be some smoking recipes coming up soon. Again, low carb, high protein. Gotta love it. Thanks for being here. God bless you. And like I always say, here it comes. Nostrovia.